Have you ever trained with a beautiful woman next to you? I think many people has experienced the moment when a girl is walking up beside you and you suddenly feel this surge of power. Some studies even suggested that just having a woman nearby can increase testosterone levels by up to 30%. Of course, hard training alone can raise your testosterone, but if the boost happens during the set, you might hit more reps or even lift heavier. But training next to a girl every time is not exactly realistic. So, what happens if instead of real things, you just look at the photos of beautiful women during rest periods? I've had experience like this before. About 2 years ago, when I was dating someone, I looked at her photos during set between squat sets. Then I went for 150 kilograms. Normally, I can do 1 rep, maybe 2 or a good day, but that time I managed 3 reps on the second set. So I felt a different kind of strength when I grabbed the bar. It surprised me. Of course, having a girl beside you isn't something that happens every time. That kind of motivation is only temporary. But what if you look at the photo during every single rep period? If pictures alone can give you power, there's no reason not to try. So, in this video, I'll be testing how many power charges. Look at the picture or videos of beautiful women during every rest between sets for 2 days. It's not a scientific experiment, just my personal experience, but I'll share exactly how I felt. The woman I choose for this challenge is my favorite idol, Marino Kosuka from Sakura 46. As you can see, she's an angel. She has fair skin, big eyes, and she's the reason I fell in love with this girl. I love her so much that I have 277 photos of her saved on my phone. Yes, I'm a completely otaku. Anyway, let's start the challenge. We are testing this on both arm day and leg day. Day 1. Arm day. The day I was self deprived and had zero motivation. I was seriously sleepy and had energy. Honestly, I just wanted to go home. But the challenge comes fast, so I started with barbell curls. After finishing the first set, the only thought in my head was, I want to leave. I did manage progressive overload, but my motivation was super low. I was sleepy and just not feeling it. Now for the rest during the set, I stared at photos of Marino. After 3 minutes, I started the second set. The moment I began, I felt motivation rushing in. I was no longer sleepy and entered full beast mode. It was an amazing result. I felt totally fired up. I looked at her photo again during the rest between set 2 and set 3. Each time, I could feel the motivation rise. I entered full focus mode. It honestly shocked me how well it worked. But then a problem happened. I was planning to do an extension next, but I lost my elbow sleeves. My motivation crashed and the energy I had earlier disappeared. My elbows also hurt, so I considered quitting. But I decided to at least finish my biceps workout for the day. Still, I'm satisfied. I definitely felt the effect on the first day. By the way, this cool oversized t-shirt is from my brand. This is the Bridging Oversized Performance t-shirt. Features the kanji in Japanese. That means sharp blade. It represents my wish for people to build a sharp, beautiful, powerful physique like a braid. It's $32. Check out the store if you're interested. Day 2, leg day. On day 2, it was leg day. Once again, I used my favorite idol, Marino, to raise testosterone. My overall strength is down recently. That's because I'm cutting and losing weight. Back when I was bulking, I weighed 87 kilograms and could squat 160 kilograms for the 5 reps. Now I'm doing 130 kilograms for 4. It's dropped quite a bit. Injuries and the reduced squat frequency also played a role. But motivation was at its peak. She really is an angel. I'm completely in love. I already feel like I've reached a conclusion. Love accelerates training. Even though I didn't take a caffeine, Marino's photos helped me push through. I also did a pose squat, but honestly, watching the video later, I wasn't posing properly. I thought I was doing them right at the time though. Then I did deadlifts. By the point, I was totally in the zone. After both squat and the deadlifts, my fatigue really built up. Next was shoulder press. mentally I was struggling. Without her photos, I don't think I could have done it. But I managed to do all 3 sets. Then I continued with my usual shoulder workouts. My training routine is a little different. I started with squat, then do shoulders, and then finished with the more leg workout. I usually do leg press after shoulders, but lately I'll be struggling with it. So I switched to Smith machine squat. I tried 120 kilograms, but couldn't complete it. So I lowered weight. My face turned as red as an octopus. To refocus, I look at the minus photos. I felt pure happiness. Maybe it sounds creepy, but I always look at her photos before bed. I imagine we are on a date and fall asleep like that. I know it sounds like something a creepy stalker would do. Anyway, back on topic. My lower back started hurting, so I wrapped up the workout there. That ended the test. I had 2 amazing training sessions. The result of this experience was clear. Looking at photos of someone you allow during training can seriously boost motivation. For me, it was a major discovery. When my motivation drops during a workout, I'll definitely use this method again. Even with the second best motivation tool after music. Of course, this wasn't a scientific study. There's no solid evidence. But based on my own experience, it was very effective. So, I highly recommend it. That's it for today's video. I'll keep posting experience like this, so let me know in the comment section what would you like to see me try next. Thanks for watching, see you later.